I read an article in medicalnewstoday.com written by Belinda Weber and reviewed by medical experts. She writes about this breast cancer called metaplastic breast cancer, or MPBC. It comes from the Greek word metaplastia, which means change of form. Now, this particular breast cancer is rare, but if a woman gets it, it's very aggressive. I mean, it moves very quickly, so of course, with any cancer, the sooner the diagnosis, the better the chances of survival. According to statistics, if two women had this particular disease, this particular cancer, and they're standing next to each other, 55.8% of the women that get it survive. So one of these two women will not survive. So it is something that needs to be looked into. It needs to be treated because there is no specific treatment for it other than what they already are doing for other types of breast cancer because of it being so rare. Now, I also read another article by a nutritionist, Sarah Garnon. I know I'm butchering her name, but she wrote an article about this particular cancer. And it's true with all cancer. She talked about lifestyle. How many times do we talk about lifestyle? She talks about nutrition and foods, what you should eat and what you shouldn't eat. Fast foods, obviously, you shouldn't eat a bunch of those, or pre-processed foods either. And of course, you can't be drinking a lot or smoking marijuana or eating those marijuana gummies. So a change of lifestyle will help the body maintain its ability to ward off these particular diseases, and all diseases for that fact. She also mentioned certain foods like greens, broccoli, nuts, things of that nature, but she also talks about soy. And one of the reasons soy is so important is because soy protein helps rebuild the cell structure of the body and helps keep them healthy. So if we have healthy cells, the chances of us getting a catastrophic disease is that much less. And I've mentioned this before, a study I read many years ago by a biochemist who said that the body is made up of 1 billion cells, and diseases start in one cell, then move through the body. That sounded very logical to me, and his conclusion was that if we can keep all the cells healthy, then our chances of being attacked by one of these catastrophic diseases is that much less. So what do? What am I getting at? Nutrition and having a nutrition program. Here we go again. That's key. Nutrition is key. Shaklee energized protein helps build those cells. And then the multivitamin. Shaklee makes a multivitamin specifically for women. So if you haven't started a nutrition program yet, start one today. Because as you get older, the body starts breaking down and we are more susceptible to these catastrophic diseases that will kill us before we should be dead. That's a weird way of putting it, but that's the truth of the matter. Start a Shaklee protein, vitamin, nutritional plan today. I mean, it's going to help you in the long run. Your body is going to love you for it, and you're going to love it too. So choose Shaklee. It's the right choice.